Greetings, everybody. This is Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dins for the Astro Wolf, and it is a wonderful pleasure to have you guys here for my next video. Okay, cool. My Amazon order went through. Had to get myself some more reading glasses because I broke mine. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys some replays of my commanders kicking butt. So let's see. Do I have this one saved? No, I don't. Oop, no, stop it. Give me a second. So save that one. I pissed off the enemy team. I pissed them off big time. As you guys can see, I did not make them very happy. But you know what? That is just fine. Oh, yay. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I killed a lot of stuff. So, yeah, so we save this. I'll show you guys how all the stuff works out. Just gotta make sure I have everything saved. Yeah, I forgot to defend myself, but it was a very small victory. They kind of sent something like this after me. But, yeah, they were just trying to port me, but as you guys can see, that didn't work out. That sounds phenomenal, period. I am definitely looking forward to that, period. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be part of this awesome team, period. I might stay here for a while if the other guys don't need me. Period. I would love for us to be in the top 32. That'd be fun. With my new commanders and the stuff that I am working on, I am very excited to see how well I do, period. You guys have been a wonderful team to work with, and I look forward to seeing how well we do next time, period. But anyway, so, yeah, we won our last battle. KO. All of these battles are KO except one. And we won that one. So right now, guys, we are in the top 27 of the entire game. Look at that. TWP, Dark Wolves. We kicked butt. We did a fantastic job. The Galactic campaign has ended. So I am extremely happy with how well we did, guys. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how my commanders did. No problem, brother, period. It was a pleasure and honor to do so, period. Do you need any resources or speed-ups to help? Heal, question mark? There we go. Because what happens, guys, is that sometimes when you send giant marches, sometimes you can lose a lot of soldiers, and you only have so much meta energy that you can use before you have to go to speed-ups. And sometimes speed-ups aren't an easy thing to get. Now, for me, I've been stockpiling, so I've gotten a solid chunk of my stuff back. But I used over 4,000 1-hour speed-ups before. I actually had 10,000 of them once. So, yeah. Anywho, I'm going to show you guys how my commanders. So, I was just kind of sending my commanders willy-nilly at the enemy, just trying to port their arcs and just hit them as much as possible. Because it does take quite a considerable amount of time healing 1 million rangers. So I want to show you guys how this works. Just so you guys know, she was trying to run a strengthen weaken effect. So it's an SWE build. But as you guys can see, that did not work because I was running the origin. Remember, soldiers with tear space, which is the ability, depending on how much health points you have, is a percentage of that. So yeah, as you guys can see, that she actually did get a decent hit on us, but we still killed her soldiers and we won. And the reason why we won is also because we killed this many rangers. And then for this one, we had a defense report. I don't know why the game is broken. Oh my gosh. As you guys can see, these ones are broken and the other ones are not. Weird. That is very good to hear, period. I'm happy that you are all set, period. I always gotta look after my big brother. Oh my gosh. Always. Ooh, G-Wilkers. But yeah, oh, the reason why it's messed up is because this player had no name. You see? This guy has no name. That's why he didn't, you know. But, ugh, my gosh, this is abysmal. So then here's the next victory I got. That shockwave comes in clutch. My Vega did an amazing job against the enemy commanders. And yeah, I sadly lost. They did kill 1.4 million rangers, but they lost a lot of soldiers themselves. If we would have run a better shockwave and a breakdown or a Scorpio, we would have been a lot more effective on this. But that's okay, guys. We still were able to do a lot of damage to the commander. And this is another one. Man, this guy has the Aldebaran. I need this. Why do you get the Aldebaran and I don't? Darn you. Bam. As you guys can see, Shockwave came in clutch. It is a fantastic ability on Vega. So, this is also another fun one that I did. So, I lost kind of like my first... Well, I didn't exactly get the best battle on the first time from them, so I tried a second time. This is what I got. So, they gotta hit me a couple times first. You know, the Power of Sagittarius allows me to hit. Bam. That breakdown is murderous against the enemy. Absolutely murderous. So yeah, we only lost 21 Origins, and they lost 1,347 Death Angels. And then this is another battle that we have. And as you guys can see, I am working on getting my stuff set up. And look, guys, I got a new slot on my Lucky Nodding. So now we have Scorpio. And once we get 2 sets on there for Scorpio, our health points is going to be up substantially. Yep. Fantastic job. We murdered them. Wow, we killed almost 1 million Rangers all in that one shot. So this one was kind of a rough one. We didn't exactly... Well, we won the battle, but we lost a decent chunk of soldiers. I'm gonna just speed through this one. So we killed almost their entire first row, but the problem is that the game times out. I would have won if we would have continued to go on, but that's okay, guys. We still won. We killed 218,000 hummingbirds and 97.7 million, thousand seagulls. So we still got a lot of damage to the enemy. Huh. 270. Oh gosh. Look at this, guys. The game's broken. Why is the game so broken? My gosh. Anyway, so the next battle, sadly we were defeated, and we lost another 1 million Rangers, but we also killed 135,000 seagulls. So yeah, even though we lost this battle, we still killed just an amazing amount of soldiers. I remember Seagulls are tier 2 airships, and they are worth substantially more than Rangers. So technically, we still won because we killed a crazy amount of those soldiers. So yeah, we actually are able to land some solid hits against this fella. And then we won some against the Eye of Greed, against this one. So the reason why she lost, if I remember right, is because we are running corrosive armor. But yeah, as you guys can see, this would be a fantastic build if their sister wolf was much bigger. So sadly, the reason we don't have Scorpio, so we don't have any guaranteed hit abilities on Orochi, so he can't be effective. But as soon as we get Scorpio, Orochi is going to be just abysmal to deal with. But yeah, as you guys can see, we are taking a heavy hit. But lucky for us, we are running our Mender bots. So no matter how many times they try to hit us, we will always out-heal them. There we go. See, we hit. Watch what happens here. See, we're all healed up again. See? Look at that. So even though we can't hurt them with our basic attack, the reason why we won this battle was because of our terror space. We outdamaged the enemy. No matter how many times they try to hurt us, they can't do anything. See? Kinda cool, huh? I would love to run Tyrant Cometh on Orochi, because that would be fun. A really fun way to run this would be either Tyrant Cometh or Defensive Stance, because imagine Defensive Stance and Absolute Defense on the same commander. That would just be horrible to deal with. And they also self-heal. But yeah, as you guys can see, we won that very, very well. And then the next battle we have is against a different guild. This is BST. Oyo Choco. Or Oli Choco. So, they lost against me, and they lost almost 2,000 Gaias. Shockwave. And then, but that was Awakening Airship that killed them. So even though we lost 49 origins here, they lost 323 maelstroms. That's solid. That's beautiful. But yeah, as you guys can see, this commander is running Wings of Eternity. Because the Tier 11 airship, or the Maelstrom, is able to run a nasty build, especially if you get you need the Lucky Nodding, and you need the Red Pupil to win. So we are. Well, I'm very happy to hear it, brother. Period. Smile face. Shabam. Alright. So we go all the way back down here. Let's see. Where is BST? Oop. Boop. Oop. Boop. Ah, darn it. Oh, but G-Workers. Up it up. And. Oh, no, that's sad. That's SAO. Here we are. Yeah, we won against that. And then we're going to do this one. And then here. There we go. We are back. So this person lost 1,453 Gaias. And this time we were fighting against them with the Rogers. So this person is also running Wings of Eternity. And as you guys can see, that is quite an effective build. But sadly, they didn't get much from us. And we win. And like it is, guys, I am running, or trying to get, what do you call it, Menderbot on my dear, freaking Rogers, because Menderbot on Rogers will make him a lot better of a commander. So this one, they lost 92,000 Yetis, 238 Reyes, and they lost 54 Void Skaters. So this is going to be a fun one. Shockwave. Shockwave always comes through. And that is why my Vega is such a terrifying commander. Ooh, the blue hunk. 316 blue hunks. Watch this. So even though we lost, we still got a nice hit. If we would have run a Shockwave, they would have been dead. And then we ran against this Reinhardt. And every time I get to kill Reinhardt, my soul sings with joy. 219,000 seagulls. They lost everything. We're going to watch that again. I crushed him. Shockwave on Vega is phenomenal. And then we ran against this Reinhardt. So even though we lost, they still lost 30,326 seagulls and 67 plane walkers. And yeah, so that, that kind of goes to show that our Vega is doing a fantastic job. And then we tried to run against this. So they lost 62,970 lurkers, and I only lost 13 origins. The ghost cannon hits you pretty hard, but as you guys can see, I killed him. And then we got this bad boy. This guy lost 29,000 hummingbirds, 21,000 seagulls, and 2 origins. Now, luckily for us, our Awakening Airship killed all of them, because Awakening Airship is not always guaranteed a hit. Now, this one we sadly lost, but we only lost 10 origin and 2 hummingbirds, while this person lost 36 origin and 89 cyan shuttles. That is brutal. So even though this is a max level commander, you guys can see that we were able to actually do damage to them. But remember, this is all level 50 equipment. And because they have all level 50 equipment, that means they also get an extra bonus on the equipment as well. They're running a Regulus, they're running Aldebaran, they are running top level equipment and top level gems. So considering our Vega only lost this small amount of soldiers and we're actually able to kill this many, goes to show that our Vega does a pretty darn good job. Now remember, we are very outclassed in this right now, but we still do manage to do a solid chunk of damage. And then we have this guy right here. They lost 323 Gaias, we lost 3 Origin and 25 Etherdesians. So we still outclassed them in damage. Ouch, that hurts. Ouch, that hurts. Can you please stop? Ouchies. Ouchie smouchies. There we go. Shockwave. I love a Shockwave. And then we have this bad boy. We still won, but I'm not exactly sure if this is actually a win. Yeah, they ran Scorpio, and that hit us pretty darn hard. But as you guys can see, Our Ether de Jin did a good job. And then this one, we killed 129 Cyrus. There we go. See? And then we got this little fella right here. So we lost 9,216 seagulls and 10 origins. But we killed we killed almost 2,000 Eye of Greeds. That's solid. And here comes the Wings of Eternity. But hey, you know, we still killed a lot of stuff on that one. Now, we sadly lost this one, but we killed 1,540 origins. And this battle I was kind of frustrated because if we would have run Shockwave, we would have cleared the entire board. See? Considering the fact that we were actually able to do this much damage with one hit, I really do wish that we would have, you know, gotten a Shockwave on that first hit, because we would have obliterated this commander. And then another one. Oh my gosh, it's already a 21 minute video. Wow, you pass time a lot, pretty darn quick when you have fun. So we lost 192 origin, and they lost 560 Cronus and 95 Maelstroms. So sadly we lost, but we still would do a lot of damage. Like I said, guys, Shockwave comes in clutch. And this one, we only lost 56 origin, while they lost 557 Cronus. And then this one, we killed 1,500 Eye of Greed and lost only 143 origin. The Wings of Eternity is brutal, and you guys can see why. Because they can just keep running Wings of Eternity and hit us, and hit us, and hit us, and hit us. But the Origin's nice because that's an airship that can take a hit. Now this one, we sadly lost a solid chunk of soldiers, but we still won, and that's what allows us to keep the our soldiers running. There we go, see? Nice and simple. And then we fought against this fella. And, you know, as you guys can see, we won hands down. See? Look at that. And this guy is trying to run a strength and weaken effect. But sadly, he doesn't have enough to outdo me. Because remember, I'm running an RWE. And resistance weaken effect runs a much higher ability for much less. Oh, look at that. A stupid game's broken again. Gee willikers. That's so weird. Anyway, so then this one, we lost 43 origin and 2 hummingbird, but they lost 27 origin and 90 cyan shuttles. The power of Scorpio actually allows us to do a solid hit. So yeah, as you guys can see, he is running the same thing I am running, and yet, you know, sadly he won, well, that I want to run on my Rogers. Once I get the Cyan Shuttle, guys, we are going to be unstoppable. But, yeah, we're getting some really good stuff running, you know. This is another battle. As you guys can see, the reason why my health is down is because I slowly cut through the enemy, and they don't usually gain enough damage to kill my ship. This Wings of Eternity is brutal. You know, people are like, oh, you know, Dragon Slayer's the best commander ever. They can take care of you. And for me, I'm like, dead. Because I run Shockwave on my Vega. Because remember, Dragon Slayers need penetration to be effective, while Vega, with his breakdown, ignores 120% of the defense buffs, so he can cut through anything pretty much. And that is why Vega is the best commander. The best commander used to be Golem. It used to be Golem for about 4 years. But unfortunately, when Vega came into the picture and new stuff came up, you know, that's, what happens. This is a fun one, guys. This is fun. I lost 1,742 seagulls, but they lost 527 Cronus. Boom. That's delicious. Yeah, and then here's another victory. We lost 58 seagulls, and yet they lost 201 Gaia and 18 Eye of Greed. See, we cleared the back row. So even though they absorb our attacks, and since he is running, what do you call it, that stupid, SWE build, my, Orochi was still able to cut through him. Because if I didn't run this, I would have lost. So he's able to absorb the damage that he does to me, but, I forget exactly why we won. Did we manage to land like a lucky hit? Yeah, we landed a lucky hit. But yeah, we actually won, which is great. And then another one we got was against Boba Fett. So we only lost 4,872 seagulls, but they lost 266 transcenders. Bam! I gotta tell you guys, that terror space is brutal. That twin ability is pretty rough. So yeah, so we are still able to cut through him pretty hard. You see, our corrosive armor is hurting them. See? Look at that. Wow, that is brutal. That corrosive armor just hurts them. Oh, okay, sure. We'll just randomly just disappear. Sure, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Yay. So dumb. The game glitches out at times, but we still get some fun stuff. This is another SWE build, and this is the reason why running one slot of tier 12 is great, because running tier 2 against him, we would lose, but running one slot of tier 12 means we could completely negate his strength and weaken effect. And we do have resistance weaken effect, which allows us to fight back against the RWE. So that does help us out. Now this is a fun one. We only lost 2 Origin, 5,820 seagulls, and 42,175 hummingbirds, but we killed 500 Eye of Greed. So, just because of that, we were still able to win. And we killed, 255 on this one and lost, only, 2 Origin and 824 seagulls. Bam. Brutal. So this is 3 separate galactic campaign battles, but I figured I'd show you guys this, just show you guys how far my commanders have come. Huh. Sorry, I heard something weird outside my window. My apologies, guys. So this one we lost 9,455 seagulls and 51 origin, but they lost 2,721 Eye of Greed. Bam. That terror space really comes into clutch. And because of our corrosive armor, that hurts them. So every time they hit us, we hurt them. So that is fantastic. Oh, great. Another broken one. My gosh. Why is everything always broken with the P? Why? Oi. Okay. So this one, we lost 668 hummingbirds, but they lost 29 transcenders. Now, the way that we did this is that, we probably won killing these ones with our awakening airship. Yep, that's what I thought. And then this one, we killed 62 origin, while we only lost 2 origin and 1,152 hummingbirds. Bam. There we go. And then this one, we just won with a clean sweep. 3 Death Angels and 49,920 lurkers. Bam. Clear the board. Oh, look at this, guys. We reached the end. But yeah, so this one is 12,159 hummingbirds and 4 origins that we lost. But they lost 63 Gaia, 22 Rhea, and 111 Void Skater. Oh, that's delicious. Bam. Bam. Yeah, sadly they get to hit us a couple more times, but we still get to, hold the fort. See, we're all healed back up again. Bam. But yeah, as you guys can see, we are able to tank these hits really well. And even just having one Mender bot equipped, haha, see? So even though they took no damage from us initially, it's the Terra Space that wins it for us. Oh, I love Terra Space. It is a beautiful, beautiful mechanic in the game. It's broken, but that's a really good thing. Her strong shield is not helping her at all because, well, actually, her strong shield is helping, but only for a set amount. And then last but not least, guys, this one, which is a victory. 561 seagulls, but oh my gosh, we killed an insane amount of soldiers. 19,503 seagulls, 26,006 bombers, 140 death angels, and 331 Gaias. This is beautiful. And because we are running such an insane amount of, my gosh, that is brutal. Bam. Bam. I am very proud of my commanders and how far we have come. So I'm extremely happy with how well we are doing. Merp. Sounds good. But yeah, guys, for a 34-minute video, you guys gotta see some awesome stuff that my commanders have been doing. And like it is, guys, Um, I'm very, very happy with how well this is working. Let's get these, get ourselves some yum yums. Oh, just so you guys know, in about 58 minutes, I believe that the Oracle, after the, what do you call it, Kazaton event is coming up. And that one always has some really delicious stuff. So I'll make a video on that one too when it comes up. But yeah, we ran out of 20,177 magazines, which is amazing. And we have. Where is my shadow matter? The matter of the shadow. There we go. Oopsies. Ah, darn it. I meant to. Well, whatever. Where is my shadow matter? Here we are. We have 18,813 shadow matter. So that is awesome. We have a fantastic amount of shadow matter. So that the next oracle that'll be coming up will most likely be either the shadow matter one or the I believe it's shadow matter. That's 35. Yeah. Oh, just so you guys know, for this little event here, the gold treasure event, I wouldn't recommend getting this because you can get the Mystery of Treasure Island, and you can get 500 of these for like less than half the price. Because this is 1,200 while the other one's 12,000 while the other one's 30,000, and you can get more from this for much less of this. And then the one I always get, guys, is a buried treasure. Because that's 10 challenge coupons, 1 advanced ender permit, and 10 strength certificates. And like I said, guys, sadly this time around I wasn't able to get the Orochi medals, but the one that is coming up is the Dragon Slayer medals. And the reason why that is so good is because that will allow me to get my Vega's ability up to like 26, I think. It'll take me a few more rounds going through this to get it to level 30, but Shockwave level 30 on Vega is brutal. I mean, murderously brutal. Like I said, guys, breakdown 120% defense buffs. Completely ignored. And Vega does have the ability to do quick replenish, so that does help. But yeah, Vega is a fantastic commander, and I'm extremely proud of him. And like I said, guys, as you guys can see, we are working on these. So we are getting these bad boys all set up. And like I said, guys, once we get this to level 36, we can then recycle this Fearless and then get ourselves a level 40 Beetlejuice. And that is going to make my stuff fantastic. And we are 3/4 of the way to get ourselves another Antares, and that means our Rogers is going to have a duplicate build of Orochi. And then we're going to see if we can, we are going to see if we can, try to get ourselves another Lucky Nodding. Because a Lucky Nodding is a skills trigger rate, and like I said, guys, having a even better chance at defensive stance would be fantastic. Better chance at Awakening Airship would be fantastic. And the Tyrant Cometh, that will also help us out a lot because the attack will hit. So we want to give Rogers every single chance he can get to be effective. So if we run, a Orochi level build on him, he's going to do a really good job. But yeah, guys, if worse comes to worse, I might just recycle these later on because I don't ever use Dragon Slayer, but I do have these if needed. And this, and like I said, guys, the Fire Spirit is another one that has skills trigger rate. So technically, if I ran both of these on Orochi, his abilities would be like, super high in being able to be used. So let's just equip this and see how it goes. So now, 97.5%. So it's almost always an awakening airship. There's a 78% chance for the Mentorbot and 39% chance for the corrosive armor. So you guys can see how the Fire Spirit can be extremely good when paired with the Lucky Knotting. But, you know, we're not going to be doing that right now. But as you guys can see, there are some fantastic builds that you can do. And I've been told that running a Tanglang will give me, you know, 20% total damage reduction, but it also gave me 30% penetration. And then you run the Alcades on him, and then you run either the Antares or the Ambition on him, and then you run shoot, I'm trying to remember, but yeah, like apparently you can also use Orochi as an attack commander, and that you know just turns him to be just, you know, terrifying. So I should take a look at to see what commanders I run against when it comes to the Orochi builds that other people have, and see if we can actually get some really good stuff underway. But anyway, guys, this video is like what 41 minutes long now, and I've been, you know, talking too long, but I've been able to tell you guys a lot of really cool stuff and insight on how my commanders run their stuff. And like I said, guys, if you have any questions or some video ideas or you want some explanations, then please let me know in the comments below, and hopefully we can get get your questions answered and be able to still provide you guys some really good content. Like I said, guys, I've covered the majority of the game, so it's going to be spaced out on when I release videos. But if anything, guys, I will do explanation videos telling you guys how things work out, and I'll do my best to kind of help you guys do the best you can. But anyway, guys, this has been Spin Dimitrov, aka Dins for the Alistair Wolf. It has been an absolute pleasure having you guys here for my video, and for me showing off how awesome my commanders are doing and the future plans I have for them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe, and, you know, let other people know about my stuff. Great news, someone else donated $50 to my GoFundMe, so I have a little bit more money saved up for rent, you know, so hopefully I can still get some more donations so I can, you know, get myself through this while I, you know, pay off my medical bills. But, yeah, stuff is working out, guys, and I'm happy that, you know, stuff is looking brighter. So you guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless.